Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Life is Feudal. I wanted to start off on this screen this time just to remind everybody that this is Gray Gamer. This is the character that I'm using for my co-ops, and this is the Gray Gamer, different race. And this is the character that I'm using for my solo let's play. So that's the character we're going to load in today. Yeah, we're over here. I'm going to collect, I've already collected some flint. I'm going to collect some ammo so that let's get some more flint. Show you what I've got going. I did make a primitive saw last time, so we got that. Went all the trouble in the last solo episode to get rid of the cursor, and in the game there's a little dot right in the middle of the map right behind my head, and in the record it picks up as a cursor, and there's no way with the software that I'm using, I've done searches and everything, there's no way to disable the cursor with the software that I'm using. I have there's other aspects of the software that I'm using that allow me to accentuate the mouse and show like the clicks and change the color and all of that, so that yeah, say all that to say, can't do what I want to do, and that is get rid of it. All right, let's switch over to search for usable or search for sling ammo. We'll get a little bit of sling ammo going. I want to get about 50 minimum. We're going to have to get more grass fibers. But yeah, last episode, the solo episode, was a bust. So I've put map in the game. Guys, if you look at the map here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let me zoom in on it. We zoom in on the map. This is where we started, on this bay right here. This is the mountain that I ended up on after I got lost. I went this way, ended up circling back towards the bay, and ended up on this side of this mountain. I was looking for this lake, and I couldn't find it. So then we started the next episode with me on this side of the mountain, and we were trying to go towards this mountain. You guys see that? You see the big mountain right there with the snow on top of it, right under the date. And find the lake. Okay, now you can see the arrow there. So I'm on this mountain that I'm currently on is the big mountain. But what happened was we somehow came around this side of the mountain. I got down to what I thought was water. I was actually back here. I ended the episode with me clear down here. We had come around the bend here. This is the part where I thought we were, when I got back down here and we made that bend, I thought we were at the lake. So anyway, I put this in because I realized that if I don't put the map in, I'm not gonna, there's the whole island, and then there's a little island there. But anyway, that's where we're at. So, and if you look real close, zoom all the way in, these little spots right here that kind of look like sand traps on a golf course, those are clay deposits. So there's 3 of them right here on this side of the mountain. So that's the idea, or that's the reason why I'm here. So what we're going to do is we're going to head on down to the lake. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to implement the map. But like I said, it was getting to the point where I couldn't even figure out where I was. So I might have to refer to it here more often too, because make sure we're going towards the lake, and we're not. Okay, you know what, I'm gonna leave that open just so we get there. I'm gonna head down. I kind of want to head down to that point right there. And like I said, we're going to establish ourselves there, build up a base, fishing village, if you will, a village of one. Yeah. And yesterday's episode was with Gractor and I on our co-op. And like I said, I'm going to keep putting those in. All right, so here we are. This is the lake. Now you can see from this that if I had been on the lake, we would have been able to see all the way across the thing. That's what was throwing me off. Because I've played over here before, and I was definitely able to see across the lake. So that's pretty crazy. What is that? Oh. Pile of dirt. Okay. That's when I was looking at it from over there. Now, if you look back, can't really see it because of the trees, but there's the, you can see it on the map, the big yeah, the big mountain. So what are we going to do this episode? Well, first things first, we're going to come over here. Am I on the point that I want to be on? Yeah. We're going to use our terraforming skill and get a sense of observe the ground. Okay, and see if there's any areas that are close to the same. Okay, so we're at 4 or 5 there, 4 or 5 there, and 4 or 5 there, 4, 7, 4, 6. So it looks like we can take these down to 4 or 5. In other words, I'm going to level out some area here, and so let's do that again. Observe, and then where did the 4 5s go? There they are. Okay, so I'm on this square tile, and I'm going to go down. Terraform by lowering the ground twice. It's going to take a while because my terraforming skill is not the best. Let's lower it one more time. And we're getting sand. And you can see my terraforming skill sucks. So now let's go ahead and observe again. And now this is 4 5. So what I want to do is I want to turn my character to face this square here, and I'm going to stand here on the same level, and I'm going to level this one, and then that one, and then come back and level this one. And then we're going to keep doing that until we get up into this area up here and flatten this out. So I want to turn this way, and now I'm going to flatten Oh, I can't lower or flatten the ground yet. Okay. Well, okay, we're going to skip that. Let's observe again, because I think this is the high ground here. Yeah. Okay, so we want to walk into here. Every shovel full is a hundredth of a level. So if we want to get this to 5, 5, we got to take it down 1. Okay. So again, we've got this default setting to lower round. So we'll do that. There we go. And now we're going to go the other way. Again, observing. So we're at 4, 5, 4, 5. And now you see this one is 4, 3. So we need to put 2 dirt here. So what we do is we take our sand. What I do is I take my sand or dirt or whatever I'm using, and I put it there. Then I hit 0, and that's 1, and then hit it again, and that's 2, and then if we hit observe again, yeah. Uh-oh. Did I go too high? Yes, I did. So I gotta take it down 1, but my default is set for down. So anyway, I'm not gonna do this the whole time, but you get the idea. But anyway, you guys get the idea, and we're gonna head up the slope here eventually. But first things first, we're gonna come back over here. I want to get off my grid. We're going to create a campfire. You've seen me do this before, but we're going to make a campfire here. But this time I'm going to get takes 5 sticks to make it. Throw some sticks in there, and we're going to go get some wood. All right. So yeah, we'll be doing some terraforming and that, but let's go get some trees. I kind of want to look at the quality of these trees, because if there's any fairly decent ones, I want to get some saplings off them so we can plant more of them. So this is an elm. Elms grow faster than oaks, so they're a good one. Wow. Quality is 2. Don't think I want that, but I do want to get some bark. So I'm going to set it default to bark, and let's collect bark. I think I need like 10 or 20. So let's just keep collecting. That way we can make a box, a bark box. Put it down there next to our campfire. The campfire will deteriorate, so it's just temporary. But get the bark off of here. I don't know how much bark we need. Got 6. I know I need at least 10. I think it might be 20. But I'm going to go ahead and get the bark, and then we'll check it and see if we can make a bark box, because like I said, that's going to be for our storage. Let me blend this stuff together, because again, I'm not too worried about it. Got 9. Get 1 more bark, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut this tree down. It's going to take me a while because my stamina will go down, I'm sure. Yeah, see my stamina's dropping down. So there goes the tree. Now we're moving. Now we're cooking. Uproot that. Uproot it so that we can clear the area. I think I gotta get my farming skill up higher in order to plant these saplings, but let's try it. No, let's see, forestry. Planting it. Plan. Yeah, so I can't plant it. I have to use the. Anyway, close all this. Close all that. Close all that. Close the map. We know where we are now. All right, let me saw this into billets. I need to equip my saw. We want to cut some billets so that we can put them in the fire. We'll cut 5 because that's the max. Might not even get 5 out of this tree because it's based on the quality of the tree, how many you get. But you can see my strength's going up, my constitution's going up, and my carpentry skill's going up. So that's what I want. Okay. So now we've got, am I overweight? I might be. Let me see. Yep, overweight. That's another reason why I want to make a bark box. So we can get rid of some stuff. Can't get rid of a lot because they don't hold very big items. But at least we can get ourselves established here with our fire, add some fuel, and we'll put that in there. And then we're not going to fire that up right now. But we're going to use our create a camp again. This is the bark box that I was talking about. So we're going to build it right next to it. And let's see how many bark it takes. The sign will tell me I need 20. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll take the 10 I've got. Now I can hit build here, and that'll put it in. So there we go. Now if I open it again, you'll see that there's 10 of 20 already in there. Cool. Okay, so what we got to do is got to go get more bark. Where's my sun? There it is. Not my son Gractor, but the sun in the sky. All right, let's go. I'm going to pick this log up and move it down towards the towards our camp, but I'm going to go ahead and inspect another tree here. I'm just looking at these ones that are closest to the edge because they're the ones that are going to be either useful or not useful. See, that was only a 6, so that wasn't very good either. So we're going to collect more bark off of this. See, how many is that? 7. Okay, so we need 3 more. And like I said, we can put the small items in there. The sand we won't put in there. We'll get rid of the sand by dumping it on the ground and using it to level off an area like we were talking about. Okay, I got more than I need now. that sound means there's no more bark. So let's go ahead and pick this up, and we'll move it. You've got to move it, move it. Very primitive camp situation getting developed here. And but we'll get make progress as we go along. We got a year, we got time. But yeah, I want to build probably a temporary shelter to begin with, so I can bind myself here. All right, let's drop this right there. Place it down. There we go. Now we can put the rest of this in here, and we can build the bark box. There we go. Now we can use it. Open. Set it to open. There we go. And we can put the straw in there. We can put the flint in there. And we can put the stone in there. You can only, it only holds 50 stone, so you can't go too crazy. Like I said, but we can put some in there. I'm going to put some of my food in there so that we have it as a backup. And I got my weight down by doing that, so we're in good shape. Okay, guys, we've come to the end of our episode today, but we have established ourselves on the lake. We're there, and we got to go get some clay, and we can obviously get stone up there on the mountain, or more ammo, whatever. But we'll be back on this tomorrow. Probably do a little bit more on the terraforming before next episode, and then we'll be good to go. So if you enjoyed the video, remember to, and if you haven't subscribed, to do that also, so you can join us for our year-long Let's Plays of both Life is Feudal and Farm Simulator. Take care, have a good night, and we will see you tomorrow.